Have you ever met people whose calmness seems too perfect? They arrive at work on time, smile politely at the coffee shop, give advice to friends. But if you look into their eyes a little longer than etiquette allows, you will see something strange there. There is no emptiness there. There is the silence after the storm that should have killed them. Today we will talk about those whose inner world has been destroyed to the very foundation, about betrayal that cannot be forgiven, about loss that cannot be accepted, and about pain that literally rewrites the structure of the brain. Watch until the end, because I will reveal a paradox: why people who have experienced real hell become the most dangerous and at the same time the most tender partners in life. And how to understand, do you have this dark vitality in you? Psychology says that extreme pain is not just very sad, it is dismantling. Imagine that you have a map of the world. You know that friends are security, love is protection, and tomorrow will come. Extreme pain burns this card. When a catastrophe happens, betrayal or loss, your brain goes into intellectual disorientation. You no longer know who you are. You look in the mirror and see a stranger. This is the moment of foundation collapse. And this is where the fun begins. While the world sees your functionality, inside you are putting yourself back together like a puzzle with half the pieces burned away. There is a term that best describes this state: dark vitality. This is not the joy that success coaches shout about. It is a life force that grew out of the fire. Why do such people seem stronger? Because they have already faced their greatest fear and survived. When you have already died emotionally once, it is difficult to scare you with a deadline, someone else's criticism, or loneliness. You don't just endure pain, you metabolize it. You become a person who sees nuances. There is no more black and white for you. You no longer expect perfection from people. You know that a person can love you and at the same time hurt you. This does not make you a cynic. It makes you a realist. Here is the main secret that many do not understand. Do you think that after going through hell, a person becomes stone? On the contrary, the psyche becomes sharp as a scalpel. Such people feel micro-changes in the mood of the interlocutor. They hear falsehood in the first second of the conversation. Their nervous system now works like a high-precision radar. They have become hypersensitive to danger, but at the same time incredibly vulnerable to true kindness. This is the trigger that keeps attention. The strength of such people is not in armor, but in the fact that they have taken off their armor, knowing how much it can hurt. After extreme pain, a new superpower emerges: the inner defender. You used to tolerate toxic people because you were afraid to offend them. Now you don't. You know the value of your peace. Your boundaries are now built not out of anger, but out of a deep knowledge. I survived then. I will survive without you. This is not loneliness. This is autonomy. You seek closeness, but your stability no longer depends on whether someone stays by your side. You are your own support. If you recognize yourself in this description, if you know what it's like to pick yourself up piece by piece in complete silence, know this: you are not broken. You are reconstructed. Your story is not the story of a victim. It's the story of an architect who built a skyscraper where others couldn't pitch a tent.